If you're in a situationship and you're not quite sure how you feel about it yet, this video is for you. Most people who partake in situationships say things like, I'm not ready for anything serious, or I don't want to make things messy. Ironically, situationships are surprisingly serious and incredibly messy, but they're also not all bad. There are aspects of situationships that feel good.
What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What
It's
do you want?
I'm here with some advice. If you've got mixed emotions about your situationship, here are 3 questions to ask yourself to help you gain some clarity. Hello everyone, my name is Tia and I'm a licensed psychotherapist. I make videos that offer tips on how to improve your relationship with yourself and with other people. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you never miss more tips from a therapist. Today, I've got 3 questions for you to ask yourself if you're not really sure what to do about your situationship. The first question is, what is your felt experience in this type of dynamic? Pay attention to how this person makes you feel when you're with them and when you're alone. Usually when you're with them, it feels pretty nice. I can see why people get sucked into this. This person has some great qualities. They're available, they're attractive enough to have sex with, and you can have some laughs together. But what about when you're not together? What emotions, thoughts, or physical sensations do you notice when you're alone? Are you perfectly content for them to do whatever they want with whoever they want? Or does that thought feel awful? Are you content and comfortable? Or are you anxious, insecure, and obsessive? Do you feel valued and respected? Or do you feel like an option rather than a choice? Here's what you do. Grab a piece of paper and fold it in half vertically, like this, not like this. And on one side, I want you to write how it feels when you're with this person. And on the other side of the paper, I want you to write down what you feel, think, and notice when you're alone. Write down everything you can, every little thing that you can think of. We want to dump everything out there.
I request elaboration.
This will help you intentionally become aware of what this type of not relationship dynamic feels like for you, and not just what it helps you avoid. More on that in the next section. Question number 2, which of your needs are being met and which of your needs are not being met? If a relationship with someone that you're really psyched about doesn't seem like an option, situationships can seem good enough. It's almost as though people compare situationships to buying something off-brand or generic. It's basically the same thing, but without the extra price of advertising, right?
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
This is not a valid analogy. People are not products. Okay, use the same piece of paper and flip it over and use the other side. On one column, list all of your needs that are met by this situationship, what's going right. And on the other side, I want you to write down all the needs that are not being met. So let's start with the needs being met. Does it feel the need to not be lonely? Is it a consistent source of sex? Is it having somebody to call or text you? Is it a needed distraction from everything else? Write down everything you can think of, really every little thing, as much as you possibly can. We also need to be specific and honest about which needs are not met. So think about it. What's missing from this dynamic? Does it meet your need to be loved and deeply understood? Is it a positive return of investment with this person across time? Does this take you closer to or further away from the future that you envision for yourself? Is this person reliable when it's inconvenient for them? Write down as much as you can, as much as you can, as much as you can. Now, the point of being this thorough is so that you know 100% what you're doing and why you're choosing to do what you do. Avoiding pain and gaining pleasure are the 2 driving forces of our life. Being clear on which needs are met and which needs are unmet gives you a pain-pleasure ratio of this situationship. And if you notice that the biggest pleasure is that you temporarily avoid some pain, you need to know that that's not a sustainable strategy. It's like you're taking pain medication to alleviate some symptoms, but not healing the actual injury. The third question is, what does it feel like when you tell other people? Do your family, friends, and coworkers know that you're in a situationship? Oftentimes, maybe a few close friends might know, but not coworkers and not family. Why is that?
Shame. Shame.
Sure, not everyone is trustworthy with our private business, but do you notice yourself wanting to hide some of the truth from other people? What does it feel like when people ask about your love life? What does it feel like when you try to explain your situationship to someone that you respect? Some things make perfect sense in our heads, but when we try to say it out loud, it doesn't quite translate. And if no one knows you're in a situationship, be honest with yourself as to why that is.
And the truth shall set you free.
Now that you've completed these exercises, just marinate on what you've uncovered for a bit. Notice how you feel the next time that you go and hang out with them. You don't have to act right away. Just because we see a red flag doesn't mean we know what to do about it. But if you find yourself disillusioned, check out my Situationships playlist, where you can find the videos how to get out of a situationship and how to avoid a situationship. And if you don't know what a situationship is, refer to my other video called You're Being Gaslit About Situationships. Did you find this video helpful? What did you discover through the exercise? Let me know in the comment section below, and let's help each other out. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.